Okay, now, there is a shit ton of chests in here. Chances are we will find something useful. Even if it's not directly the hammer, it might be something that I can use to get further. Wouldn't it be poetic, finding the hammer in the dungeon where you're supposed to find the hammer? Okay, what do you got? Oh, the compass. Had to find it eventually, why not? I do kind of hope that the Helmosaur King has, like, the map or something. Knowing my luck, though. Oh. Yes. Always, if you have the option, always keep a fairy in your bottle. If I had the magic powder, I could turn these anti-fairies into normal fairies. I am actually very glad that I have the bow. It makes this possible. This entire dungeon. Honestly, if you have all the items you need, this dungeon is very straightforward. It only becomes complicated when you go through it normally, and you don't have things like the hammer. I really do like this dungeon's design. Like, the level design of it. In those terms, it is probably my favorite of the game. It is big, it is long, it is complex, and it's a great introduction to the Dark World with how difficult the jump in difficulty. Okay, you have the hammer! Okay! There's no reason not to beat this dungeon now, but after we do beat it, we can go quite far. Let's see, now I can get into Dungeon 2, can't beat it without the hook shot, which is probably the next thing we should be looking for. Actually, the level 2 bracelet, that sounds better. I can get everything in Dungeon 4. Dungeon 5, I think I need the fire rod. The lamp won't be sufficient. Let's see. Dungeon 6, I need the L2 bracelet. Same with Dungeon 7. I got a hammer. Fuck you. Fuck you all. Alright. Let's see. Trying to think of what else I need. Definitely need the Staff of Samaria. There's no argument there. Not just to do that annoying puzzle in Dungeon 5, but... And yes, I am one of the people who doesn't do the Ice Palace without the Staff of Samaria, because that puzzle is bullshit. And I see no reason not to do that unless I'm absolutely forced. And I don't think I can be forced to do that without the Staff of Samaria by the randomizer. There are no chests beyond that point. Well, unless the boss holds it. Which would be really coincidentally bullshit. Let's see, I know what I don't need to beat the game, like the magic powder and the Book of Medora. Like, I'll probably be a little annoyed if I find those. Same with the other bottles. You have a key. You can't get too mad at keys. I have a key. Okay, good. Alright. You know what? The magic cape continues to rise in my favor. It really does. Like, technically, I think it's optional to beat the game, unless you get locked into it like I was. Yeah. Normally, in the base game, you could just tank over every area in the game where you actually do need it. Those little spike things where you're supposed to use it, you could just walk over those. If you have a fairy or something, it's generally not going to kill you. Now, imagine going through here without the Cane of Bryna. Imagine going in here without any light at all, trying to find your way through. In a practice run, I was kind of forced to do that. And there are 2 chests in here. A map. I don't have the big key yet. Oh. That's bad. I mean, it's not possible for the boss to have it because you always need the boss to get to it, I think, except in level 7. Or one of the levels, not this one. So I won't have to go back in here after beating the boss, which is good. Let me guess. Over here is probably the big key, right? Yeah. Let's go down here first. There are another 2 chests. And all the money that you don't need ever for the rest of the game. Ever. Ow, stop hitting me. Okay, the mirror shield? Okay. I'm pretty sure the mirror shield is optional. But, whatever. Not the worst thing in the world to get, I suppose. Okay, now we wander in the dark a bit more. Fuck. I hate mazes! I really do! They just kind of waste my time. I even hate designing mazes. It just seems very tedious and very lazy. I suppose they don't use too many in this game. The Book of Medora, the item I said I didn't need. Yay! I mean, if I get an improved sword, it can give me a couple of extra items. And it can... At this rate, I probably don't even need it to enter the Desert Palace, which I probably don't even need to go to. And I would very much like to at least skip one of the Light World dungeons. Couldn't skip all of them, but one of them would be nice. Actually, I probably could have skipped the Tower of Hera. I don't think I got anything useful there. Okay. Now it's pretty straightforward to how to get through the rest. You know what? I have a shit ton of magic power. Let's use it. Now this item is like completely optional. It's an extra special thing you get by going a certain by really exploring the base game. And honestly, considering that I have the magic cape, it's kind of redundant. Like, it basically does the same exact thing. It uses magic powder to stop me from getting hit. I mean, the Cane of Bryna, however the hell it's pronounced, is a lot more useful or better at it. The mirror shield could have blocked his attacks, couldn't it have? Oh, whatever. But yeah, the cape, magic cape is still useful for doing shit like that. I can't believe we're actually going to complete one of these dungeons. Like, some of these randomized games, they don't even let you get that far. And I'm playing on complexity 6. I'm pretty sure it's like probably between 1 out of 10. I have no idea what a complexity 10 would look like or a complexity 1. Might not even have anything to do with referring to the difficulty. Oh yeah, the boomerang, that's another optional. Fuck you. Not even worth the time. I'm not exactly speedrunning, but I do want to get through this as quickly as possible. Considering, my sword isn't the master sword. It's half as strong. These guys take a lot more hits. And because there are so many of them, it can get annoying really quickly. Stop it. Stop it. Fairies. Always have fairies. Like, there's no reason not to have fairies. Especially with the Helmasaur King, because after Blind, I do think the Helmasaur King is probably the hardest boss. Second hardest in the game, which probably shouldn't have started the Dark World with him. We're almost out of here. No, actually, I think Turtle Rock's boss is the hardest after Blind. Although this guy's probably third. Hammer. Hammer. Ow. Hammer. 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 I mean, part of it looks like the hammer's doing jack shit. If he wasn't making a sound, you wouldn't know, would you? Okay. Alright, I think I lied. This guy is a complete joke. Then again, most of the bosses in this game, with the exception of Blind and the 7th boss, I forget the 7th boss's name, they're not that difficult. Yay! I got the thing!